When we think about Dragon Ball's strongest fighters, names like Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan usually come to mind. But before any of them were even close to God tier, there was one man who started it all, Master Roshi. So how strong was he really? Hey, how's it going? My name's Raph, and welcome to Dragon Ball Code, the place where all we do is talk about Dragon Ball. Today, we're going to break down the true power of the Turtle Hermit himself, Master Roshi. Long before Goku's adventures began, Roshi was already a legend. He was called the strongest man on Earth, and that wasn't an exaggeration. He trained under Master Mutaito, the martial arts master who defeated and sealed away King Piccolo using the evil containment wave. From him, Roshi learned not only combat technique, but also deep discipline and control over ki, something very few humans could even sense at the time, and he later passed those lessons to his students. In the early Dragon Ball era, Roshi's power was impressive. His signature move, the Kamehameha, wasn't just flashy, it was a world-changing technique he invented himself. The most iconic early example of his strength is when he blew up the moon during the 21st Martial Arts Tournament arc. He did this casually, with a single Kamehameha to stop Goku's Great Ape form. Destroying the moon would take billions of tons of TNT energy, far beyond what normal humans could ever produce. And yet, even with that power, Roshi was humble. During his fight with Goku, Roshi could still keep up with him, using nothing but technique and strategy. He could read his opponent's movements, exploit openings, and even use hypnosis and after images to level the playing field. Of course, by the time Dragon Ball Z begins, Roshi seems like he's been left behind. Saiyans, Namekians, and androids completely outclass any human fighter. But what's often forgotten is that power levels aren't everything. Even in Z, Roshi was still training quietly and consistently. Then Dragon Ball Super came along and reminded us that Roshi never stopped evolving. In the Tournament of Power, he fought warriors from other universes, opponents who could destroy planets and somehow held his own. He defeated several fighters and even managed to dodge attacks from much stronger opponents using pure experience and battle awareness. Goku himself said that Roshi's mastery over ki control and movement was on another level. Roshi also demonstrated near-perfect Ultra Instinct style movement, long before Goku fully learned it. Even Whis acknowledged Roshi's instinctive dodge abilities, showing how decades of training and discipline let him move without thought, something gods struggled to achieve. So how strong was Master Roshi really? At his peak, he was undeniably one of the strongest humans ever to live. He may not be able to go toe-to-toe with Super Saiyans or Gods of Destruction, but his wisdom and technique bridged the gap between human limitations and divine power. Without Roshi, there would be no Kamehameha, no structured training for Goku or Krillin, and no foundation for the Z Fighter's entire fighting style. Roshi's true strength isn't just in muscles or energy blasts, it's in his mind and spirit. He represents the idea that wisdom and discipline can rival raw power. He was the bridge between ancient martial arts and modern Super Saiyan battles, and that makes him a legend far beyond his power level. Do you think Master Roshi deserves more credit as one of the strongest humans in Dragon Ball? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this and like Dragon Ball content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.